Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be looking at Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Paleotrex. But before we get to the figure itself, let's take a look at the packaging, and it's some pretty good art. It has him in robot mode, and then alternate mode, deluxe class, and then how many steps to convert him, because he's a fossilizer, how to weaponize it in one of the ways, and then of course robot mode, and then alternate mode again. And then he also comes with a golden disc card, and I'm going to keep the film on top of this one because I already have it. It just has the art crashed like that. And he also comes with some instructions. And for all the War for Cybertron Kingdom figures, it's super detailed. How to, put the weapon in the robot's hand, how to convert it, obviously, and because it's a fossilizer, how to weaponize the figures, which we will get into later. But here is the figure itself. It comes with one weapon, and that's this, I guess, tail part. Like I had, you can put it in his hand like this, because there's just a port there, so we can wield it like that. And this isn't in the instructions, but it shows it on the art on the front of the box. You can actually put this tab here into that slot, and it just kind of hold it there like that. But this figure looks really cool for what it's going for. I mean, like, it's supposed to be this weird proportioned, creepy fossil dude, and yeah, they did really well with this one. Some of the features he has is this battle mask, which can go down like that, and has this really cool, skull, I guess, looking face mask, and that's pretty cool. And this actually resembles the original Optimus Primal Toys mace that he had that was stored in his wrist. So that's a pretty cool touch that they did. And yeah, this figure looks really good. But for the articulation of the figure, the arms go 360. They go out that far. Just over 90-degree bend both ways. A rotation really far down on the bicep. And then elbow rotation, wrist rotation, and the fingers are also articulated. They can go really far out. And then for the head, it can go 360 degrees around. It can look up, down, and then, but has no side to side. And then for the waist, it has 360 degrees, and I almost forgot that. This one, even though it's a different piece, it still has the same rotation here and stuff. But the legs can kick super far up, super far back, has a 90-degree knee, and the ankle tilt is actually really high up, so it looks kind of weird, and it can go really far. And then the heels, I guess, are articulated for the transformation. And now it is time for some size comparisons. Here he is next to Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Fossilizer Arachnite, and then next to Transformers War for Cybertron and Netflix Bumblebee. And now that we're done with size comparisons, it's time for the transformation. And because he's a fossilizer, of course, you have to kind of take him apart for that. But first you fold the battle mask down and then rotate the head 150 degrees around. Actually, 180. Fold the top jaw of the, T-Rex kind of fossil mode up. And then there are these two notches here that click into place like that. And then untab the bottom jaw from the rest of the body, and then just kind of rip his waist and arms and stuff off, and then you can take this off. So here for the arm, you split it on both of them, and then for the legs, you split them like that. But next, actually you have to fold the hand kind of bits out like that to make the new feet, and then take these, click them down like that, and then attach these bits onto them to make the legs. And then same with this one. Like that. And then you take this part and then attach this to it like that. Then you take his weapon and then attach it here. Take the waist, fold these around like that, then fold the little T-Rex arms out. And then take this and then tab it into place like that. So then this tab just kind of rests here. Then take this section and there is a port and then like a tab port here that goes to here and here. And then you just tab it in like that and then wrap it around, and then same thing on this side. Just tab it all into place. And then you take the legs like this, and then there are two ports and right there. And then you put them in like that. And then you take the original chest piece, and there are two slots here for these two tabs. You just kind of wiggle it into place like that, and then you just kind of bend the knees like that. And there he is, all transformed. And fully transformed, this dude looks awesome with all the bone details and just the like stubby arms, which I'm kind of worried about breaking over time if you're not careful. And he just looks really awesome, but a downside is that the legs are really loose. So, like, if you try and stand him up the wrong way, he just topples right over like that. And it's, like, basically the same articulation as the other mode with all the joints, but, oh, make sure they don't pop off. But the legs can go all the way around like that. They can go out all the way up. There's a bend at the knee, and then all the same articulation that were in the wrists, but now it's in the ankles. And then the arms can go 360 degrees, of course, no bend. And the T-Rex mouth can open really far, but it cannot look around to the sides or anything. And now for some size comparisons. Here he is next to Ractonite, and I gotta say, these two look really good together. And here he is next to Netflix Bumblebee, and it's a car and a fossil of a dinosaur, so, I mean, of course they're not going to scale together. Here is the first weaponizer configuration where there were, like, kind of claws coming off the back with a huge battle axe, and then a small mace, and then kind of a claw, and then a little shield here. Here's the second fossilizer mode, and you get, like, stilts for the feet. You still have that shield on the arm, and you just kind of add this weird feet backpack. But you get this super long sword, and it looks really funny on little figures like Bumblebee. Alright, for my final thoughts on this figure, I would say definitely get it if you haven't already, unless, of course, you're getting the new spoiler pack, because there's a purple clear plastic remold of him in there, and they are two different characters, but if you don't want, like, the same mold twice, then you probably shouldn't get this one. And he does really well with the fossilizing gimmick and, like, the battle mask flipping up and down. And he just looks pretty cool overall with the, like, bone details and stuff. So that was my review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Fossilizer Paleotrex. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.